Very quickly, briefly on myself, I had the privilege of serving in the Government Affairs Committee when I was first elected in 2015, and I then afterwards in 2017, 2019, and 2021 had the honor of serving, and this is in the Assembly, to make that abundantly clear. I had the privilege of being the chair in the Assembly, both for all those three of those sessions. And I am now proudly representing Senate District 2, previously held by Senator Mo Dennis, who termed out, and my Assembly district happened to be nested into his Senate district, so it was just a natural move for me. I am honored to be here amongst you all and having an opportunity to serve you in whatever way and capacity I may. I also wanted to just very briefly let you folk know that we are hoping to work together as much as we can. Zachary, who you'll have an opportunity to meet here soon, who's my attaché, please reach out to him constantly as we have issues with bills come up. We want to collaborate and address those issues as soon as possible, but I want you to feel comfortable to reach out to me as soon as an issue is found so that we can hopefully address it prior to a hearing, and that will also help us kind of mitigate the issues of having very long hearings. Kind of in that same vein, we intend to have bill presentations, excuse me, better said, the jurisdictions have some presentations before this committee while we're presenting bills. Often in what's been a tradition, at least in the Assembly, is that we had a whole host of presentations for many jurisdictions. And then afterwards, we would start the bills, and I think one of the issues we would have with that is by the time that the bill was heard, folk would forget that presentation that was done by that particular city or county. So I think it just makes more sense and it's more efficient if we try to do that simultaneously. So unlike what you're seeing happening in the Assembly, where there's a whole host of presentations happening now, you won't be seeing that here, with some exceptions to that. Also, I wanted to let folk know following that we do intend for folk to be able to participate. You don't have to be here in Carson City. For those wishing to speak in support of a bill, in opposition or neutral, you'll have an opportunity to do so by calling in. And I just wanted to make that abundantly clear. For those of you who will be presenting, it is my preference that you, if you have an opportunity, that you be present, although we understand that there may be scenarios where you find yourself in the East Coast or some other part of the country where that's impossible. But for the most part, we will be having folk coming to Carson City and presenting the bill here, and or any co-presenters. With that, I think it's incredibly important that you all know that obviously the committee here is very excited to be here, and we were elected to do this work, but none of this works without the staff, the amazing staff we have. I think we often say that, but it's worth repeating 1,000 more times. None of this works without the amazing human beings that are behind the scenes, making sure that regardless of who is the chair or the vice chair or the sitting member, this all works for the betterment of Nevada.